That is definitely the best thing to do in Yogyakarta, hands down. So today is our first full day exploring somewhere in a brand new country of Indonesia.
We are currently in Yogyakarta. We arrived late last night, so today is our first full day of exploring.
We have no idea what to expect, but we're planning on exploring the city and seeing what this place has to offer. So our start for the day has not gone at all to plan.
We were going to get to the Water Palace for opening time, which we did. We were on time, we were early.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's meant to be like one of the most popular things to do in Yogyakarta, and it says get there early, and we're like, okay, we'll get there for opening time, assuming it wouldn't be as busy. Nope.
I think there must have been like 3 different tour groups plus all the extra people waiting. No, thank you. So like there was like at least 100 people queuing up to go in, and apparently it's not that big inside.
No.
So I don't think there's even space for 100 people.
We are going to come back later and hope it's not too busy, but we thought like it's going to be busy regardless, so
we may as well take the risk, and fingers crossed it's quieter later, but if not, nothing lost.
But the place we're going to instead hopefully should be a lot quieter and equally, if not more beautiful.
I mean, it is a Sunday today, so I don't know whether it's busy because it's a Sunday.
Yeah. So we've just arrived in the Kraton, otherwise known as the Sultan's Palace. It costs 25,000 Indonesian rupiah to enter, and basically you get to explore this whole ground. There's lots of like tour groups and like guides you can do it with as well, but we decided to do it on our own. So it was originally built in 1755, and it hosts like a wide variety of the Sultan's personal belongings. Like behind us are loads of different like musical instruments and stuff, and there are absolutely tons. We learned in the Kinabatangan River that the like metal drums behind us are very, very expensive, and there's like 10 here. So yeah, I think it's very expensive stuff we're surrounded by, so I'm gonna try not break anything while we explore. So we were just walking around and then we heard some music, so we walked over and there was like an incredible dance piece and music going on. It was so good. Like the dancers, like all the men of like a variety of ages. There were some like really old, some really young, just like going up and down. They were very good at balancing and very flexible, a lot more than myself. And it was just doing like the same thing over and over, but it was so like mesmerizing to watch. And the music was really good. There's like a different performance each day, and you have to come at the right time as well, but I think they do it throughout the day. So definitely come here and try and watch one of those performances because they were just incredible. So behind me just here is the royal residence of the Sultan, because this place actually still houses the royal family of Indonesia, which is just crazy, and it looks so beautiful here. We're just in a courtyard area and it's so colourful, filled with like traditional Javanese architecture, and it is honestly just incredible. Highly worth the entrance fee. So one thing to note here is it is quite busy. There is loads of tour groups, loads of people seem to be in either large groups or like private tours, so be prepared, you probably won't get the place to yourself. This place where it's so big in the courtyard area, it's the quietest, but as soon as you go through like one of the sections like down there, it gets very busy in a very small area, so just so you're prepared.
So we've just spent the last hour exploring the Sultan's Palace. It was very beautiful. Lots of like open spaces, but also some like really cramped areas. There was like a little museum part that you could walk through. It said it was a temporary exhibition. I don't know if it's going to be there when you go, but I'm guessing they kind of rotate with different things. But it was fascinating, very beautiful. But the thing was, we are here in peak season. It is end of July now, which is peak season for Indonesia. And as such, it was so busy, and it's a Sunday today as well. So weekend, even more people. And I think with the tour groups, especially in the museum area where it was very narrow, it was quite hard to actually stop and read the information and actually take it in. So yeah, maybe try and visit outside of peak season. Maybe it'll be better on a weekday as well. I don't know, but it was slightly overwhelming at times with how busy it was. But the dance and the performance was absolutely beautiful. I can't believe we got to see that. It was so cool.
So our next stop today is Malioboro Street, which seems to be one of the more livelier places here. It's full of like little markets selling food and drink. There's lots of like horse and carriages as well. You're gonna have a wander around here, see what it has to offer. So we've just pitched up a iced tea. I don't know if it's peach or what flavour it is, but it tastes very nice and it's cold and much needed on a day like today. It cost us 5,000 rupiah, so very cheap.
We have come to Teras Malioboro, which is like this huge indoor marketplace. There's 3 different levels to explore. There's also so many beautiful things, from like batik clothing to hand-woven bags, jewellery, souvenirs, shoes. There's so much to discover here, and it's so beautiful, and it's really cool inside as well. They've got loads of fans and we're out of the sun, so that is definitely a bonus.
It turns out this market also has a big like food court area that's multiple levels as well. So if you want something to eat, it's a good place to check out as well. So it turns out basically this whole street is a massive marketplace full of like little like alleys full of little shops as well. And then each shop itself is filled with like clothes, bags, souvenirs. So you won't have a problem trying to find somewhere if you're looking for something like that. So I think we found one of the largest markets here. So we're in Pasar Beringharjo, which seems to be just like a massive maze of like clothes retailers and like so much more, but it's literally loads of side alleys, and like there's a main street as well, but it must be like hundreds, if not like thousands of stalls here literally selling a variety of clothes and stuff. But yeah, if you're after something like clothes or a bag or something, this is definitely the place to come.
They're batik clothes, not just any clothes, they're all batik clothes.
Yeah.
Which is what the area is famous for.
But it's kind of overwhelming because there's so much going on, but it's honestly just incredible just wandering around, getting a bit lost.
I think if you look at it all together, like there's so many different patterns and it's a little bit overwhelming. But then if you like just pick out like an individual piece, they're actually really beautiful.
Yeah. So we have come back to the Water Palace for attempt 2 of trying to access and get in. Hopefully it's not as busy, but we'll wait and see.
So it's 2 o'clock now and we've just come into the Water Palace. It cost us 25k each, which is nothing really, just over £1, so really cheap entry. And I'm so glad we didn't come this morning when it was packed with people, because now, so far at least, we haven't made it into like the actual water area. It's really peaceful and there's not that many people here, so that is definitely a win. Maybe if you're coming here, maybe consider coming later in the afternoon instead. When we came in, the guide said like it's a one-way thing, so go round to the left and come up the stairs, and then we've got this like viewing platform. You can see all over the palace complex, beautiful architecture, beautiful. So the Water Palace was traditionally home of the Sultan, which is like his summer house. And these 2 pools were for different things. So the one in front of me here was the kiddie pool, and that's where all the children would go. And then this one is where his concubines, his mistresses, would be, and he would have up to 40 women in this pool at the same time. He would be up that tower, right at the top, watching them all. And then when the time was right, he would choose the one he fancied, and then, you know, off they go. Weird bit of history, but there you go. I guess back in those days it was probably quite normal, and to be one of the women in the pool was probably an absolute honour. But on today's standards, a little bit weird.
So we've just come to the top of the tower where the Sultan would be, looking over the pool to declare like which one he would choose, and I can see why the views are absolutely amazing. You can see like the whole of the courtyard and the pool, so definitely a good vantage point. But the views are just stunning down there, so highly recommend coming up here. So we kind of assumed this place was quite small, as it was just like the water palace bit, but no. It's like a massive courtyard area, and there's like lots of different like alleyways you can go down into other rooms. So we have just left the water palace, however we're not done yet because apparently there's an underground mosque, but we were told it might be closed. So we're going to experiment and see if it's actually still open or not.
Behind me is the underground mosque. Unfortunately, it is closed, and I think it's permanently closed. From our research that we did yesterday, we did think that it was. I read somewhere on the internet that it said like spooky events have been happening, and some of the locals had gone like mad after going in. So I don't know if that's true or what, but it is unfortunately closed. But this used to be like the main thing to do in Yogyakarta. I've seen so many photos of it across the internet, on travel blogs,
So we've just come to the entrance of the underground mosque, and it is definitely closed. There's a like big metal gate covering the entrance, but you can see the stairs that used to go down, and I'm assuming it was like a tunnel to get into the main place. It does look really cool, but unfortunately it is permanently closed, so there's no way of getting in. So one of our last places today, and a place I've been really looking forward to all day, is here in Southern Park. And here they have two banyan trees, and they may not look like much, but there's a myth behind these two trees. So apparently, if you can walk for the length of the park blindfolded and somehow walk in a straight line between the two trees, you will get a wish granted. And it sounds really easy, but we've seen so many people fail it. They either walk like and completely avoid the trees, or walk too short. So we might give it a go and see how it goes. Is there someone behind me trying to do it?
There's someone about to walk into the tree.
He's about to walk into the tree. Ready? So as you can see, it's not as easy as it looks apparently. Okay, so blindfold on. So they cost 5,000 to rent, and we got 500 for both of us. You can really not see anything. I realised I should have orientated myself first.
And started on the stones?
Yeah.
Right, this is the middle stone here.
Am I facing forward?
You are?
Do I go for the run or walk?
Up to you.
I can hear Megan laughing in the background, which is not a good sign. Why is she laughing? Why do I'm on grass. Turns out I wasn't at all on right. I started over there, came this way, the trees are back over there. It's a lot harder than it looks. Okay, your turn now.
I don't know what you were on about, that wasn't that bad. did it. Nat's turn again. Go together? Yeah?
Go.
Please.
Thank you. Where is it? Oh.
I think I need to rewatch the footage. Okay, so as last time went so horrifically wrong, apparently. Third time lucky. This time I'm going to try something new. So, let's see.
Oh God. Don't lose my sunglasses.
Okay, ready?
Go. He's gonna do it, he's gonna do it. No, he's gonna mess up right at the last minute. Oh no, oh no.
I would have done it.
Do you know where you went wrong?
Where?
When you stopped running.
No, I stopped.
Okay, when you're ready, attempt number 4.
I'm blaming the backpack.
Take it off then.
No, but then I don't have anything to blame. Why? I'm gonna go this way.
Yay!
That was probably the most fun I've had all day.
That was so much fun. I can't believe you were so bad at it.
5th attempt.
5th attempt.
I
well
managed
done.
to somehow do it, and then I always got run into someone because I was walking and then I could hear someone like heavy footsteps behind me running, and I was like, oh God. So I was like, I side shuffled a bit, and then I felt her narrowly miss me.
It's on the video. They'll
Yeah.
see. This much.
Yeah. I'm just glad I could make everyone laugh and smile. There was about 20 locals watching me. Everyone was laughing.
It was hilarious. We all thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah. That is definitely the best thing to do in Yogyakarta, hands down.
Whether our wishes come true, I don't know, but we'll see. Either way, it was very fun.
So after recovering for a few hours after my bit of embarrassment with the trees, we've come out for dinner and we've come to this street that I cannot pronounce, so I'll leave it down below. It seems to be full of like lovely restaurants, cafes, boutique shops. If you want a more like hipster and like trendy area, definitely come here because there seems to be a lot of options. So we've managed to find a restaurant just on the outside of the main like restaurant street. It's called Black Forest Cafe and it's like all vegetarian, vegan stuff, so it's great for Megan. and I found out that vegetarian like meat alternatives are normally quite good as well. So we've come here, the prices seem to be really good. Yeah, should have a really nice dinner. If you are looking for a vegetarian place, we definitely recommend coming here. We came last night and the food was absolutely incredible, so looking forward to eating tonight as well. So my dinner's just arrived. I got the golden tofu hot plate. It looks delicious. There's like vegetables, there's tofu, rice, a lot of soy sauce apparently. So let's give it a go. They never give you a knife as well, so it's really awkward to do anything. Yeah, it's really nice. The tofu's nice and soft, and the sauce is really nice. It's kind of like barbecue-y as well. So yeah, really like that.
I have gone for the curry fried rice. So it was like this very fragrant fried rice with vegan rendang and like vegan prawn crackers. I'm very excited. This portion is massive as well. That is so good. That's so flavorful. Very like rich flavor.
So we've just finished our meal and that was absolutely delicious.
I am stuffed. I highly recommend that place.
So today in Yogyakarta has been definitely not what we expected.
No, it's very nice, don't get me wrong. But it was a shame that things like the underground mosque, which we were really looking forward to, was closed.
Yeah.
And it was very busy, which we weren't quite ready for, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Like I did quite a bit of research and there didn't seem to be that much stuff to actually do. I think a lot of the things you do is just like explore the markets and go to cafes.
Which was fun.
Yeah.
I did enjoy that. And the Water Palace was beautiful.
So if you are looking for like a more relaxed city to visit, then it's definitely a good option.
Yeah, loads of cafes and stuff, so very good for that. I think the main things to do aren't actually in the city itself, and we are going to be doing a lot of those in the coming days, in the next few videos. So make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss those, and if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up.